Welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky. The show will begin momentarily.
Yeah. DRAKARIA. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Dragonchain, 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 Dragonchain. Mine 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These Dragons selling like they hotcakes. We go to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you want to transact on a marketplace, Dragonchain, Dragonchain, Dragonchain. Dragonchain, 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 Dragonchain. Mine 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These Dragons selling like they hotcakes. We going to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you want to transact on a marketplace, Dragonchain, Dragonchain, Dragonchain. My ETH costs more than your rent. I saw my life savings get a 10. Dragons get the hottest coming next. Me and Joe Rose make a bet. All this shit seem new to me. Mix a blockchain with security. Keeping data safe is fluency. How could you not fuck with the company?
All right, welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky, the Dragonchain update show. This is episode 119. That's 0xf9. It's the 250th episode. Reminder, nothing on the show is financial advice. And stay tuned after the updates for the weekly AMA, where we at least get 3 questions or whatever we have time to answer. First up in Dragonchain updates, we have last week's distribution for the layer, the Dragonchain layer, which is the Super Happy Dragon Lucky governance. For last week, the episode created 460 lot NFTs. There were 3 questions for 76 lot each. The host received 76 lot, and Dragonchain received 153 lot. Now we move to Den.Social updates. May 2024 LCP commitment phase is now underway. And here, let me show you this. I should have these up here. So get in the next week to place your votes essentially for which layers will be created on Den. There will be up to 2 winners, winning proposals. The first as ranked by unique voter, and the first as ranked by lore committed. It will run for 1 week. Make sure your commit is in by Tuesday, May 21, and we'll be able to see. Let's take a quick look at the top ranking. The top ranking proposals. So we have, it looks like we have 4 days left, right? 4.5 days, or almost 5 days. Sorry. So number 1 by lore is running, but you can see there are a few good ones in there. And by unique voters, it is the 16th ranked by lore, but connect your inner and running a second virtual reality. So anyway, good stuff. And also make sure you get in there if you have any questions for the DAO this week. And if we aren't getting anything answered, or if there's something that needs a direct discussion, or even to call a meeting, just call it out, and we'll set something up and make sure we get on to talk to everyone. That was a format change, so it's all inside of Den unless we call out that we need a meeting. Next, we go to World Blockchain Roundtable updates. In case you missed it, last week's episode was what is right and wrong in the crypto and blockchain space. I wasn't able to be on it because I had to be in a deposition related to the Dragonchain case, the SEC case against us. So I'm sure it was a great show. Lisa ran it, and it's always good when she's on and when they're on. So make sure you watch that if you haven't. The more views it gets in its first week, the more lot that will be created for all the people that participated, including the people who asked questions that got on air. So get in and do that. And this week, that is today in a little less than an hour, it is, let's see here, staying safe from scammers in a bull run. So make sure you get in there and ask any questions if you haven't already. I can see I am for I am, and Dayrox have already asked a few questions, so I'll get in there and check those out before the show. And make sure you get in there and watch that, and get us some good views. We've actually gotten I don't know the numbers offhand because I don't have them written into the prep doc here, but I know last 2 weeks ago when we were live on the Roger Ver show, we had over 3,000 users live. So I don't know how many ended up on replay because it replays 2 or 3 more times during the week. So anyway, it was a great show there too. So go and watch all of those and get involved. It's the first ever podcast or YouTube show or whatever you'd want to call it that is a DAO. That the entire thing is set up so that you can earn governance and effectively help direct how the show develops, right? The formats and the subject matter, which is probably the most important thing. Okay, next we go to DRAKARIA updates. So some good stuff happening in the background. Mostly I can't show you a lot of the things yet because they are still in the middle of governance votes. That is, that the team is deciding whether to make a change or not, or whether to commit to something or not. And I announced last week that there was a governance vote that said effectively that we will accept US dollar, we will accept Ethereum, we will accept one or more US dollar tokens, and we will accept dragons for the DRAKARIA project to spawn new eggs, which of course will hatch into dragons. Go follow DRAKARIA World on X because the gateway keys are definitely coming, and it will be coming soon. And based upon you're going to want one because based upon these votes, and it looks like they will pass, but I can't say yet because it hasn't passed. At least I looked last night, and effectively you will want them in the early days in order to be involved and to do things. And the way you will get them is to follow DRAKARIA World on X and participate in some of the contests, and they will mostly be trivia related contests with the subject matter is going to generally be stuff in the white paper. The whole purpose of it is to get all of you who are paying attention to understand all of the concepts in there, so that when this thing rolls out and when people really start getting interested in it who aren't paying attention right now, we'll have a DRAKARIA army that can effectively explain all of the important things about the project, the things that differentiate it, the things that make it very interesting and unique. Another update, the arts team is working on final designs for one of the dragon scenes. If I remember correctly, it is the last scene to be finalized before all of that is ready. There are a couple of there was one gene change that is that will make its way into the white paper on next release. That is very interesting, especially for the future. Something that I think was an oversight not to include in the first place. And of course, a major update to the white paper is coming soon. There is one pretty big governance vote that has to do with simplifying the spawning season model, or how eggs get spawned and what the fees are, and just to make it so that it's much easier to understand, because it was maybe too complex as it is described right now. And this should just simplify everything, especially for all the normal people out there who just love dragons and just love that type of thing. So anyway, watch for more updates. They're coming. And follow DRAKARIA World on X, as right here. So now I'm going to go to the AMA questions. And while I am updating live the AMA questions for 79 episode, please make sure you like and subscribe and share this episode right now. Okay, first up, I am for I am. I'll pull this over here so I'm not moving away. Which subreddit, demographic, or censored group on Reddit would be the best ones to invite to Den.Social? That is an excellent question for which you will get a bunch of energy. It is a question. It is about Den, and it is original, I do think. I would say probably the Wall Street Bets guys or Silver Ends the Fed. I'm not sure. I think it was Wall Street Bets and Silver Ends the Fed stuff, because that stuff is very topical right now. There's some crazy stuff going on with GameStop stock, and they might be the most appropriate, because it's still crazy to me that was banned back then on Reddit of all places. So anyway, but you know what I think about Reddit already, and of course anybody, right? I mean, but that would be a very clear one right now. There's a lot of attention there, and that is the only question. That is excellent. Okay, great question. I am for I am. Thank you very much. Make sure I'm not. I thought there were multiple questions. I'm going to refresh it again just in case. Oh wait, I want to make sure I give at least that, right? Make sure we tag stuff, right? Do your best to tag everything, right? Anyway, okay. So that's the last question. No featured content today. So in closing, and here, let me go over here. Make sure you get in and waiting for this to load. Sorry, actually see the partial screen. We don't host this. It's farmed out, the store. So the Dragonchain merch store. Go get you some DenDAO merch, mugs, pretty cool hat, embroidered hoodie and whatnot. Anyway, go get some merch. It does help us out, and it's good marketing. And we're probably going to discontinue a bunch of items in the coming days because just some updates, right? Also, if it is within your means, please do contribute to Dragonchain's legal fund. You can donate with any type of normal fee. Get rid of your fiat and help us out, because the lawyers do accept it. You can make a one-time donation. You can make a recurring donation, a few bucks a month, whatever you can do. It's all welcome. And the lawyers, they need money to keep defending us. Also, you can donate with any crypto, and there's a form in there. If we do not list the crypto of your choice, there's a form in there that you can fill out, and we'll accept whatever you can offer. Also, make sure that you follow Dragonchain, Real Denizens, and Jojo Rowe on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Den.Social. And probably very important, watch World Blockchain Roundtable today. It should be a good episode. Hopefully a bull run is coming. But even if it is not coming, the same advice will be applicable no matter what happens in crypto, because there's always a lot of crazy stuff that's going on. So that's everything. Have a great week, and see you in about 45 minutes.
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best.
Adaptable, raw capital, label radical yet rational. A tactical approach is palpable if this animal is fallible, but that conclusion is laughable. So with for all detachable from the mandible, you see it now.